Bienvenidos a la clase de español. Welcome to Spanish 3. My name is Mrs. D. Reuter, and I will be teaching your children in the Level 3 course. So I'm going to talk about myself a little bit first, and then I'll be sharing information about the course and how to contact me and other details. So my mother is from Spain. She's from the capital, from Madrid. And so your children will be hearing an accent that perhaps they may not be familiar with prior to having me as a teacher. And so I always assure them that they're not obliged to imitate my accent, since there are 21 countries in the Spanish-speaking world, and all of the accents there are valid. My father was from this side of the Atlantic, from Mexico, and he was from the central part of Mexico, a place called Guanajuato. And so I have influence from both sides of the Atlantic. And then I'd like to share my educational experience. I attended UC Berkeley, where I earned BAs in language. So I studied Spanish and French there. And then subsequently, I attended San Jose State University for my credential for teaching, as well as a master's in Spanish. And then years later, I also studied a master's in ed leadership, which would enable me to be an administrator in the public school system if I so chose. My career took me to Campbell Union High School District first, where I taught at Westmont High School. And at the same time, I was teaching at West Valley College at nights. And when I began a family, I quit the day job and I kept teaching at the community college. And I taught at various colleges like San Jose City College and eventually Cabrillo College. And Cabrillo College is an Aptos, and that was my last job before I came to Fremont High School. And Fremont High School, I came to teach at the high school level because of my older son who started college, and so I decided to come back to work full-time at the high school level. And so this is a photo of my family. So my older son, who has graduated from college now, is now in this area working, and my younger son is going to, or is starting now, his sophomore year in college. And my husband is also a teacher. He teaches math and computer science. These are our textbooks. We have a textbook and a workbook called Situaciones, and the textbook and workbook will remain in the classroom, and I will be assigning things digitally to the students. However, most of the time they'll be writing the exercises and their homework down on paper and bringing it to class. Every once in a while I'll have them upload it to Schoology, but for the most part they'll be writing it on binder paper. However, they won't have the textbook, like I said. I'll be assigning it digitally through the Schoology page. We'll also be doing other work outside of the textbook. They will be watching a Spanish soap opera that's been developed by a university for learning Spanish. And there will be other things, children's stories in Spanish. They'll have assignments to look for current events about the Spanish-speaking world, because I think it's very important that they know where these languages are spoken and what is happening in these places where this language is spoken. So that will be some of our work that we'll be doing. I wanted to share with you my syllabus a little bit. So this is an explanation of the textbook. If you'll notice, we have 14 chapters in the textbook. However, we will not get through the 14 chapters. We'll do a little bit more than half of them in the school year. You'll also notice my email is listed there. So anytime you have any questions or concerns, please contact me at that email. And then we have the grade breakdown with percentages and also the grading scale for our department. So that's the information for that. And I only have left to say that I am very excited to be teaching your children in person this year. And I wish them all the best. And I hope that we learn a lot together this year. And again, thank you for watching this. And please contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.